Hi guys, I'm Lizzy Greene. Today I'm with Young Hollywood and I thought I would play the game of firsts. So I have my fishbowl here filled with questions that I do not know, so you're gonna learn a little bit more about me. So let's go. Okay, I have one. First, celebrity crush. Ooh, probably one of the Sprouse twins because I loved watching Sweet Life when I was growing up. Probably either one of them because they both look the same, but whichever one at the time, I don't remember, but definitely one of them. First time you were recognized in public. Oh, wow. I was actually at the Grove, which is here in Los Angeles, and it was the craziest experience ever because the show actually hadn't aired yet. Some person saw me on Instagram and they heard that the show was gonna actually air later on. Like they had seen a promo from Nickelodeon and they came up and they just said, hey, can I get a picture with you? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing on earth. And I took a picture with them and I like talked with them and I found out about them. I was like, how old are you? I needed to know everything about them. So it was more like me interviewing them, but it was cool. It was definitely a really fun experience. First embarrassing audition story. Wow, I have a lot of those. I have a recent one that I just did. I went on this audition and I had practiced so much. For 4 hours, I did nothing but just read the script over and over again. But when I actually went into the room, it was a producer session, I like totally blanked. I missed probably 4 of the lines and it was a 6-page script, so I was like, I'm sorry, can I look at my lines again? But that was definitely not my brightest moment, but it happens. It's Hollywood. First person you ever fangirled over. I remember this. I was actually at the Lowe's Hotel, also here in Hollywood, and my mom and me were getting our car from the valet, and this big limo pulled up, and all these paparazzi were swarming the limo, and Simon Cowell stepped out of the limo, and at the time I had watched him on The X Factor, and my mother was like, so that was the first person that was like the first celebrity I ever saw, and then the next day I saw Bill Nye, and that was equally as fangirly as I was with Simon Cowell, but Bill Nye is the OG. I would watch him in school all the time, but yeah, those were my 2 first ones. Let's see. First impression of Young Hollywood. Ooh. I walked in the door and I saw candy in a big jar. That was the first thing I saw and I was like, ooh, they know what's up. And then I looked around the room and I was like, wow, this is really nice. So you guys are doing something good. You're doing something right because the scenery and everything is great. First place you traveled away from home. I think it was Colorado because when I was little, my grandfather had a house down in Breckenridge, Colorado, and it was this beautiful house on this mountain, and I loved going there all the time. I would ski, and I still love to ski, so I need to go to Big Bear or somewhere and get back into skiing. So, Colorado, and it was really cold when I first went. Last one, okay, let's see what it is. First role you ever wanted. This one's kind of funny because the first audition I ever went on, I don't even think I was really focused on getting the part. I was more focused on the person that I went to the actual audition had like this sound meter on the side of his camera. And I don't know what was going through my head, but I wanted to get the sound meter to go all the way to the top. So during the audition, I was doing nothing but just raising my voice because I was more focused on that than I was actually on getting the part. So yeah, of course I did not get that one. And the next one was actually Dawn for Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. It was the second audition I ever went on, and here we are today. So I learned that I should not focus on equipment and rather focus on learning lines and really getting into character more than the sound bar. But yes, this has been my game of firsts. So thank you for watching. Mwah.